Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to a Savers that I don't think I've been to before. It's quite far out of the city, so I got a lot of weird looks for my outfit today. Also, I just want to say I hope that all of you watched the end of this video because I went thrifting the day after this and I didn't bring my camera, but I took photos of everything and oh my god, I found some dream pieces. Anyway, so this Savers is huge, and of course we started out in the trinket and homeware section. There were so many cute frames. I ended up grabbing this rose one. First up in the tops, so this one reminded me so much of Lisa Frank with like all the animal print and the rainbows. It's just so campy. I loved it. I keep finding items from American brands and thinking like, how did y'all end up in this random Victorian town? Like, it doesn't make any sense. This top was honestly really cute. I loved the graphic behind the text, but I haven't been to the Philippines before, so I feel like it would be kind of weird to wear it. I saw this t-shirt and immediately thought of my mom, so I ended up getting it for her and she absolutely loves it. I need to start getting some summer staples, so I picked up this tank top with a cool graphic print on it. This satin top was so gorgeous. I love that it had the extra material on the back so you could cinch it in the waist. I'm always on the lookout for velvet tops, maybe not green ones, more like red, black, or even blue or purple ones, and definitely not animal print, so I did leave these two behind. There were a few mesh tops here, but they looked like they would fit a bit weird. This one would be a bit too big, and then this one seemed a bit smaller, but I did love the lettuce hem on both of them. I have a shirt that's exactly like this one, but it's Italy themed, whereas this one was Chicago and Gold Coast themed. Have no idea what they have in common, so that definitely was a stylistic choice. Okay, so I went to the skirt section, and when I tell you guys that it delivered, oh my god. Starting off, I found this really unique half-pleated mini skirt. It had different types of material and buckle detailing on it. I absolutely loved her. Next was another unique and kind of eclectic find. It was this green midi skirt. It had lace detailing, yellow and black piping, this black and green stitching, and also a really stretchy waist at the back. This perfect condition kilt was from the vintage Australian brand Fletcher Jones. I actually used to have one that was just like this in the same color, but I ended up giving it away because the color is just not really my style, but the quality is amazing. Spring is almost here, and there were a lot of skirts that weren't my style at all but would be perfect for spring, like this one. There were a lot of flowy and floral ones. The denim wash on this is so perfect, and even though it had this huge hole on the side of it, I thought that maybe I could get it and then stitch like a band patch onto it. There was also another denim skirt that I liked, and it still had the brand tags on it, but the length I just wasn't a huge fan of. I put this in my cart even though it ended up being a little boring. I've been looking for a plaid mini skirt just like this, so I was so excited when I found this one. I had to try it on. I was really hoping that it was my size. I don't really know what I was thinking when I put this in my cart, honestly. It's very boho and not my style at all. It ended up being too big for me anyway, so yeah, don't know what my mindset was here. You guys do not understand how happy this find made me. So I thrifted a lampshade a while ago, but I had no actual lamp to put it on. So when I found this perfect vintage silver lamp with this like antique kind of style, oh my god, I was so happy. The jury's still out on whether I like capris or not yet, but at least these caught my eye, and they ended up being from the brand Hugo Boss. These pants were really expensive at $30, but the tag said that they were made in France and were originally bought for over $100, so I guess that's fine. Bo then came up to me and showed me all of his finds. The first were these jeans that were from the brand Roxy. Tags were still attached. It was super low rise and boot cut. They were really cool, but not really my style. Usually Tight has some really great Y2K style pants, but these were so skinny they definitely wouldn't have fit me. He then found these high-waisted flared jeans, and if it was 2020 I would have immediately bought these, but they're not really my style now, so we left them behind. This rib knit sweater was really soft and thin. I loved the quality of the material, so I bought it immediately. I'm literally wearing it as I record this voiceover right now. Bo also brought me this pair of jeans from an Italian brand. I really loved the print on them and the color, so I decided to try them on at least. This dress was like the most pathetic H&M knockoff of the iconic Jean-Paul Gaultier newspaper dress. Yeah, this was really sad. I hated seeing this. I'm still looking for maxi dresses that have long sleeves, even though I am trying to find some summer clothes. I really don't care. I want one so badly. I loved the prints on both of these dresses. They were absolutely stunning. I was rummaging through the last rack of dresses when I found this dress. It was so close to being my absolute perfect maxi long sleeve dress. It was made of black and printed velvet. It had the long sleeves that I wanted, that had this knitted kind of lace on it. It was just so gorgeous, but it was way too big. And I also hated the weird floral pattern like in the middle. Like, why was that there? This Savers also had a lot of real fur jackets and a lot of really old vintage leather jackets too, so I'm definitely going to stray away from those now that the weather is getting into the 30s. In the pants section, these Esprit cargo pants stuck out to me, but then I remembered that I literally have these in a navy blue, so I left them behind. Just like the brand Tight, Face Off usually has really cool Y2K pants, but these were definitely not it. Shoe section was next, and I'm not really looking for anything specific. I do know that Mary Janes are getting very popular right now, so maybe I'll look for some of those. I like these super shiny, almost schoolgirl shoes. They were like $5, so I just had to put them in the cart. For summer, I think I'll need to find some 90s platform sandals, kind of like these, but I think that's for another day. The jewelry section was really good actually, but everything was really, really expensive. When I tell you that I nearly spent $30 on that Spider-Man rosary, oh my god, like it was kind of amazing. The immediate nostalgia that hit me when I picked up this mirror, I saw this exact mirror in so many of my friends' bedrooms when I was like 8 to 12 years old. I then went to the change rooms to try everything on. So I did end up trying on this really basic skirt, and it was just that. It was super basic to me, so I didn't end up getting it. And then this top I thought would be really cute, but the cut of it made me kind of look like I was pregnant or something, so I definitely didn't think that was very flattering. The material for this tank top was actually horrendous. It made me nauseous putting it on, and unfortunately this tennis skirt didn't fit me at all, so I was really annoyed by that. Same with this skirt, like look at how small it was. The tags for these skirts said that they were an 8 and a 10, so I don't know what the hell's going on here. I usually fit into anything that says a 10. Once again, this skirt, what the hell was I thinking? It is not even close to something that I would wear. This skirt, on the other hand, she fit me perfectly. I definitely had to take her home. I will be putting her in my spring and summer clothes rotation now. These pants made me very sad. They didn't fit quite right, but I had this idea to maybe like DIY them and make them fit a bit better, but I ended up not getting them at the last minute. And then lastly, these shoes felt like they were literally made out of paper. They were so flimsy, it was awful. But that's okay because I still ended up getting a few items, including the lamp, so I'm very happy with my finds. Now onto some photos of the items that I got the next day, because some of these thrift finds are actually crazy. So I tried on this adorable tank top. I loved the lettuce hem, the print was really cute, but when I put it on, it was a bit too tight for me. Same for this lace top, unfortunately. It had a see-through mesh back, which was really cool, but yeah. Then there was this amazing vintage top, and I didn't end up getting it, but then after I left, I realized that I'd had this exact top saved in my Depop likes for over a year, so definitely a big regret there. I of course took this one home with me. It is a gorgeous paisley mesh overlay dress, and I think that it is perfect for the spring weather that's coming. This one I also bought. Look at how stunning the mesh is. I loved the digital rose print, and it's red and black, so it goes with literally everything in my wardrobe. And then lastly, this find had me crying, shaking, throwing up in the savers, because when I say that I manifested this Save the Queen mesh top, I am not lying. I spent all day scrolling Depop looking for Save the Queen items, and then I go to the thrift store and then there's one literally right there for like $7. Actually insane. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!